think Mikey had a thing for RENET in the 2012 show. And here's Raph. And Little Splinter. Which one am I here? It's kind of hard to see. That looks better. Hello! Today on the channel, we're going to be unboxing RENET. This is a Mirage figure from NECA. Classic cartoon, not cartoon, classic comic book. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the second figure I ever bought. I bought Fugitoid first, and then I bought this one. And they just sat on the shelf forever. I don't remember what number in the line this is, but I know Fugitoid was number 1, so this got to be like top 5, first 5 to come out, I would think. It's on the side. We'll take a look at it here in a second, but I don't know what the number is off the top of my head, but we'll find out. But anyway, this is an older figure, but I'm finally getting it unboxed. Loving doing all these Mirage figures at the moment. Love them so much. There's the front of the box of RENET. Let's go ahead and go to the back. There's the back. And here's the side that's going to show us the number. Okay, number 2. So, Fugitoid was 1. RENET is number 2. Casey Jones, I believe, was 3. And Utrom was number 4. So, yeah. Here's a pretty cool picture. Top of the box. Here it comes. Let's get a focus going here. And there it is. Bottom of the box, your barcode and legalese. Pull into this barcode just in case you need it for anything. Plus you can see this was a 2022 figure right there. Alright, let's set this here, pull the camera back, get a little closer look at everything on the box, then we'll get it completely unboxed. So as usual, you got your Nickelodeon on the top left, you've got NECA on the top right, and there she is, RENET. And she comes with that extra head. And I'm not sure who this guy is, but it comes with another like creepy red face. I'm not sure who that is. I know RENET has to do with time. The only thing I know about RENET is what I saw from the 2012 Turtles. You know, because they pulled from Mirage and classic cartoons and movies. So, yeah. Pretty cool looking figure though. There's RENET. Actually, that needs to get a little bit better focus. One focus. I think that's as good as I'm going to get. Alright, back of the box, comic book paneling. Meanwhile, there's RENET. I believe she can travel through time, if I remember. Obviously, she's got clocks all over her and this hourglass staff. But yeah, I don't remember if she controls time or if she just travels through time, or I'm not sure. There she is without the top of the hat. And there's some more. Of course, at the time, your to be continued. Just funny because Fugitoid was number 1, but I'm guessing these were the first 4 figures to come out. Alright, let's set it here. Get the camera in a better position. Get a focus. I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife to cut this piece of tape. While I'm doing that, I just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, one-hit shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not yet subscribed to Hey, What That On My Shelf, go ahead and do that, and all that goodness will get in your feed. Also, if you have a fun comment, that's also greatly appreciated. With that said, let's get RENET out of the box. It's been many a years since she's been sitting on the shelf. Alright. Here we go. Got a silica packet. Okay, because she has soft goods. Oh, that's cool. It's bendy wire soft goods. Nice. Neat. Let's get this out of here. I don't want it in here. Okay. Did not know. I was thinking it was just going to be a plastic cape. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get the camera in this better spot, and then I'm going to get my clippers so I can cut these plastic ties. The ties that bind. Let's see. Let's bring it to about right there. Make sure it's in focus, and let me grab that now. Here we go. Start with RENET. So there's the legs. We got arms, as always. Now, looks like she's got a couple on her Mickey Mouse ears here. Not really Mickey Mouse ears. And she's got one across the neck. I think I can get to it. Yay. Is it a double one? Okay, I got one part of it, but I need the next part. Doesn't want to cut. Well, crap. Might have to get that one from the back. We'll try one more time. There. Feels like it cut, but now it's like, dude, this is driving me crazy. All right, I might have to get it from the back. Definitely gonna have to. Her hat fell off. Unless I kind of pull it to the side and get to it. There. She is free? Question mark? Her arm. I thought I got this one already cut. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Now she's free. Oh, we got the cape. The cape situation. There we go. Bendy wire cape is pretty cool. It's actually the first bendy wire cape I've ever gotten. I know there's a lot of figures like Marvel Legends and things. I'd love to get some aftermarket bendy wire capes and stuff. They're just the best. And I know Action Display, if you watch Action, I think he has a tutorial on how to make your own, which is pretty awesome. I haven't watched it, I just saw that it was a thing. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I like this cape. Like it should go like that. I don't know. You know what would be great is if things were in focus. Sorry about that. It's a cool looking figure though. Alright, let's set her here. Let's start, not start, but keep continuing to cut this plastic ties. Got a few, 2 on this side. Looks like maybe 2, nope, 3 on this side. There we go. Almost got it. Wait. These ties are, I don't know if, older, but usually this doesn't take so long to cut these ties. I'm gonna have to get that one from the back. It's too close to the stuff. I don't want to break it. Get that extra head. Show off this stuff. Then I need to cut this tie from the back for her time wand or whatever it is. Time stick. There it is. Alright, let's get this plastic out of here. I'm sick of looking at. Oh, I dropped all the ties right there. I'll have to clean that up. Okay. NECA plastic ties. Alright. Get those out of here. Wow, one flew almost all the way back to the screen back there. I don't know why that would fly that far away, but there it is. Ooh, stretch. Alright, let's go about right there so I can bring up the accessories and kind of look at them. So let's start with that time wand. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know what it is. Time scepter. It is cool. The bottom looks like that. And she's got a knife for if things get hairy through time. You never know. You may need a knife. Looks good. I like it. What is this? Some sort of scroll? Time scroll? It's not a super scroll because it's not green. That was a horrible joke. Moving on. Alright, so this head does have a ball joint. So can she wear this head? And maybe it's part of her persona, like she goes crazy or something? I don't know. It's nice and translucent. It's cool. I don't know. I'll try it here in a sec. Here is her alternate head for sure. Looking very... somehow 80s Mad Maxy, maybe? Like she should be in the Thunderdome. Alright. This is a little... I don't know. across the neck handkerchief thing, scarf thing. There it is. And then there's her helmet hat thing. Her Mickey ears time helmet. Nah, we'll just call it the time cap. I don't know. It's the greatest alarm clock ever. She just wears it and it goes off whenever she needs to set an alarm. I don't know. All right, here's some extra hands. Looks like she also comes with a couple punchy fists and a couple of holdy hands. So that's good. And she's got kind of some splayed hands installed. Let's bring her forward. Maybe bring the camera back just a tad more. And we'll get some look at everything a little closer and do some articulation. Alright, so let's pop the head off and see what we're working with here. Okay, so it's a little tiny double ball joint. So you got a ball joint down on the top of the neck, bottom of the head. Looks like an old arcade joystick. So could you pop this cape? Yeah, you could pop that off pretty easy. So that's good if you needed to. Let's see, is this the scarf piece? Is this supposed to be attached like right away? Or is it supposed to sit like this? Not exactly sure what that little piece is for. I guess you put that on if you don't have the cape? I'm not sure. Let's try the scary head first and see if it fits. Yeah. I don't know if it looks kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to really go with this figure. It does fit on, but I don't know. If you guys know what this head is, let me know, because it looks kind of weird. Looks very weird. Let's go with the head that I know is supposed to go with this figure. Man. Get on there. I think it's in. Question mark? Yeah, I never heard a snap, but it feels like it's on. Yeah. This head's not going to be able to go back as far because of the hair. So it's not going to lean back quite as far as the hairless head. Uh-oh, I think I just knocked a leg off. I did! I don't know if anybody collects Dragon Stars figures that's watching this, but this is like a Dragon Stars maneuver. The legs always pop off on Dragon Stars. Bandai. Never had a NECA leg just pop off like that. Okay. Interesting. It's back on. Let's get that regular head back on. I would like to put the cape back on. I like the bendy wire cape. It's pretty sweet. There we go. Okay. I want to see what that timepiece. It just kind of sits there, but I feel like it should go down just a little bit further. It almost feels like too high. Maybe it's just got to go like that. I don't like that it's so loosey-goosey. Like, well, it's better than I thought. I thought I'd go like that and it'd fly off. It's on there, I guess. Okay. Alright, trying to get this bendy wire cape in a decent position so I can do some posing. Alright, so let's go. Well, I'm going to take it off. At your head back. Not a ton to begin with. Head forward. Side to side, turn it. Yeah, not as much motion as the turtles and stuff, but it works. The arm, let's see. This cape is just, it's great, but it keeps getting in my way. Peg on a rocker there for the shoulder. She does have these big shoulder pads. They are nice and soft, but they are kind of glued in up there, so you can only go with the arm so far up. There's the rocker right there. She does have a bicep cut, so that's swivel on there. Double jointed elbow is tight. Man. I'm gonna have to, dang it. Try to heat it up for a second. I don't know why it's so tight. Feels like I'm gonna break it. I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna try the other arm instead. Work on that one later. There, this arm's good to go. So that's where it's gonna get when it's fully compacted. So there it is. Okay, very good. I'll have to work on this joint. I'm not sure why it's so tight. The hands are up and down, all the hands. Then for the torso, we've got a ball joint. It works pretty well. Let's see, there's your lean back. It's as far back as she'll go. No, there we go. There's the lean back. That's better. And then the lean forward. About right there. This cape. I love it and I hate it. It's just always flopping around. Just can't get it in a great position. Okay. The legs. So we already saw one pop off. There's a ball joint that goes in there. Kick to the side is to there. Kick forward is right there. Pretty good. Kick back right there. And of course, there's not a thigh cut like Marvel Legends. Thank goodness. There's actually a sleeve that goes inside, just like Bandai. So NECA and Bandai do thigh cuts the best, I think. As far as the figures that I collect, I don't collect Mezco. I'd like to collect Mezco and some others, but oh, this leg is kind of messed up. Super tight on that leg too. But some of the other figures might do the same thing, but as far as the ones I collect, I know that it's Bandai and NECA. So there's the knee double jointed going like that. Very good. It was super tight. There we go. Then there's no boot. Is there a boot cut? No. Right here would have been nice to kind of have a boot cut, but there is no boot cut. Front facing peg on a rocker for the foot. Standard stuff there. Pretty cool figure. I mean, you're talking number 2 in the Mirage. It's a pretty early on NECA Mirage figure, and it's pretty cool. I'll have to play with this cape a little bit, see if I can't get it in a better looking, because I think it needs to go down and then up like this. I think is looking better. There's a way to probably make this cape look better, but it's cool that you can kind of play with it and make it work. All right, let's see if I can get her to stand. Put her over here, I guess. Let's get the camera in a better position. It's kind of goofy shot here. There we go. Let's make sure she's in focus. Why does it keep slipping? It doesn't look that. I guess it's good. Okay. All right. Let's throw all the stuff that she comes with. There's her secondary head. There's the weird mad head. There's her time hat. And the scarfy thing. And then her knife. The scroll. And her wand. Well, time wand, whatever it is. And her extra hands. So that's everything that comes in the box of this RENET Mirage figure. Looking pretty good. Let's pull those accessories off to the side. And then we're going to throw some other figures next to her for scale. I'm going to try to put this back on because I think she doesn't look quite correct without it. Oops, that's backwards. There we go. It's just, sometimes it stays, sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird. I don't know. I guess that's it. Now if she'll stand, that would be great. Stay. Okay. So let's just throw, well, let's get her back further and we'll go throw a few more figures next to her. Let's go like that. Make sure this is in focus. Sometimes it's the hardest part. Okay. Let's see. We've got Casey Jones. Can stand here. Why does he look so out of focus? Extremely. There we go. How about let's go Mikey over here. I think Mikey had a thing for RENET in the 2012 show. And here's Raph. And Little Splinter. Let's throw him over here. Oh, he's kind of hard to see. That looks better. All right. There is RENET. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.